With a 2024 valuation of around $98 billion and a projected growth of over $150 billion over the next 10 years, the billion-dollar coffee industry is a huge and quickly expanding global market. Supporting millions of jobs globally, it plays a significant economic role and is driven by the growing demand for specialty coffees, sustainable sourcing, and new products. The sector, which is dominated by major competitors like Starbucks and is marked by changing consumer preferences, also faces significant obstacles in the areas of environmental sustainability and ethical sourcing. Here's an 8-point summary inside the billion-dollar coffee industry, based on recent data and trends. Number 8. Global coffee market size and growth projections. The world market for coffee is a huge and quickly changing industry. It is projected to be worth roughly $245 billion in 2024 and will rise gradually to an estimated $256 billion in 2025. Further projections indicate growth of approximately $381.5 billion by 2034, with a strong compound annual growth rate of 4.5% to 5.5%. Growing demand brought on by population growth, rising disposable incomes in emerging nations, and the globalization of coffee culture all contribute to this steady expansion. Innovation is also important. New brewing technology, a wider range of coffee products such as specialty blends, ready-to-drink beverages, and functional coffees, and more accessibility through retail and e-commerce channels all contribute to market expansion. The sector's durability and diversity are demonstrated by the fact that both at-home consumption, such as coffee made using machines or instant products, and out-of-home consumption, such as going to cafes and enjoying specialty coffee, contribute considerably to overall revenue increases. Number 7. Record high coffee production forecast. With projections indicating around 178.7 million 60-kilogram bags for the 2025-2026 harvest season, global coffee output is at all-time highs. Leading producing nations including Vietnam, the biggest producer of Robusta in the world, Indonesia, and Ethiopia have worked together to achieve this production milestone. Favorable weather, government assistance, and agricultural innovations like precision farming methods and improved disease resistance in coffee plants have all helped these countries. Yields have also increased as a result of improved crop management and fertilization investments. Notwithstanding the rise in output, long-term difficulties are presented by climate change-related hazards, such erratic rainfall patterns and warming temperatures. To satisfy growing global consumption, however, the short-term supply increases are essential for maintaining market equilibrium and preventing more severe price shocks. Growth in production also aids in easing supply shortages that were prevalent in previous years when output was constrained by unfavorable weather or unstable political conditions. Number 6. Global coffee consumption and price dynamics. In terms of demand, it is anticipated that global coffee consumption would continue its upward trend and reach approximately 169.4 million 60 kilograms bags in 2025. Changes in consumer behavior, such as the growing popularity of coffee among groups and areas who were previously less involved in coffee culture, are the main causes of this demand spike. Nevertheless, coffee inventories are still low despite rising supply, which results in a small buffer stock and increases price volatility. Both Arabica and Robusta coffee varietals have seen high price increases in recent years. Due to this pattern, as of mid-2025, some price hikes had surpassed 30–40%. Price increases are further exacerbated by cost pressures along the supply chain, including growing labor and transportation expenses, crop problems brought on by climate change, and economic inflation. Coffee producers, roasters, and consumers are all greatly impacted by the environment of fluctuating but generally high coffee prices, created by supply and demand dynamics, as well as speculative trading on commodity markets. Number 5. Coffee market revenue breakdown. Both at-home and out-of-home consumption contribute to the coffee industry's income streams, which are expected to reach approximately $473.1 billion in 2025. An estimated $96.45 billion will be made by the at-home category, which includes retail sales through supermarkets, convenience stores, and internet platforms. Customers who choose convenience or high-quality coffee at home are drawn to premium instant coffees, pods, single-serve capsules, and specialty brewing equipment, which helps this market. On the other hand, coffee consumed outside the home in cafes, restaurants, hotels, and offices accounts for about $376.7 billion. Customers in this market seek out handcrafted drinks, distinctive flavor profiles, and a social setting, and they thrive on the social and experiential attraction of coffee. Number 4. Emerging younger generations as key consumers. Coffee consumption is changing among younger generations, especially Gen Z, approximately ages 15 to 28 as of 2025, because of social media, cafe culture, and trends that emphasize personalization and distinctiveness in beverages. Many Gen Z consumers begin drinking coffee at earlier ages than prior generations, who often began doing so later in life. They like cold brew, flavored coffee drinks, iced coffees, and plant-based milk substitutes that satisfy dietary restrictions and personal preferences. Additionally, this group prioritizes brand authenticity, ethical sourcing, and sustainability, which encourages businesses to prioritize openness and environmentally friendly operations. Moreover, Gen Z is digitally savvy, making e-commerce and subscription coffee services highly appealing. Their engagement drives innovation and new product development in the coffee sector, expanding not only volume, but also variety and premiumization of the market. Number 3. Geographic growth in Asia, Eastern Europe, and the Middle East. While traditionally dominated by Western markets, the coffee industry is witnessing substantial growth in emerging regions, notably Asia, parts of Eastern Europe, and the Middle East. Countries such as Indonesia, India, Vietnam, and the Philippines are experiencing rising coffee consumption fueled by expanding middle classes, urbanization, and growing cafe culture. Many of these markets are introducing more diverse coffee products, local roasting companies, and international coffee chains, all contributing to broadening consumer bases. In Eastern Europe, e.g., Romania, Lithuania, Slovakia, and the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia and UAE, newer coffee trends are taking root, including specialty coffee shops that cater to discerning consumers seeking premium products and immersive experiences. This geographic diversification is critical for global coffee companies, providing new revenue streams and reducing overdependence on mature Western markets, thereby making the global coffee economy more resilient. Number 2. Europe's leading coffee market position. Europe holds a dominant position in the global coffee landscape, accounting for roughly 34% of global consumption in 2024. This sustained leadership is anchored by strong consumer demand across Western and Northern Europe, regions known for sophisticated coffee cultures and a preference for quality and variety. European consumers frequently seek specialty coffees, single-origin beans, and artisanal products, prepared using advanced brewing techniques, including espresso, pour-over, and siphon methods. The premium segment's growth is evident in the proliferation of boutique coffee roasters, coffee festivals, and educational initiatives that raise awareness of coffee quality and origin. Additionally, European coffee retailers and cafes emphasize sustainability and fair trade, aligning with consumer values and reinforcing the market's maturity. This continued leadership by Europe helps set global trends and standards that influence coffee production and marketing worldwide. Number 1. Industry challenges and innovations. The coffee industry faces complex challenges, most notably the adverse effects of climate change, which threaten traditional coffee growing regions through increased temperatures, irregular rainfall, and new pest pressures. These factors contribute to variability in yields and quality. Rising production costs, spanning fertilizers, labor, and logistics and global supply chain disruptions, further strain profitability for producers and processors. Moreover, growing consumer demand for traceability and ethical sourcing pushes industry players to adopt transparency and sustainability standards, requiring investments and operational adjustments. In response, the industry is innovating rapidly. Precision agriculture powered by AI and IoT helps optimize yields and reduce waste. Sustainable agricultural practices and certifications, organic, Rainforest Alliance gain prominence. And product innovation, including alternative coffee formats such as nitro cold brew and functional coffee blends, broadens the market appeal. Consequently, industry revenue models are evolving. And although prices are expected to surge by at least 20% by 2025, these pressures are driving modernization and making the coffee sector more future-proof. These points give insight into the scale, economic importance, market leaders, consumer trends, regional dynamics, and ethical issues in the billion-dollar coffee industry. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.